Today is day 9 on the Appalachian Trail in Pennsylvania. I am headed to Route 325. It's only about 6.5 miles from the shelter. I am going to get off the trail for now. My niece is coming to pick me up. I'm choosing to get off the trail because there's a massive heat wave happening in Pennsylvania. It's supposed to be like 97 degrees again today. It's super slow walking, and there have been some really big afternoon thunderstorms. Yesterday I crossed and had to figure out a way around at least 8 fresh blowdowns. The heat sucks, the bugs suck, but the storms, more than anything, they're just hazardous. And if the hiking is slow and the shelters are far, and I'm pretty sure the next shelter's 18 miles up the trail from here, it's not very safe. If I were from a different state and had traveled far to get here, I'd go to the intersection and call for a shuttle and go to a hostel and just wait out the heat wave. But my hometown is only like an hour and a half from here. It just makes more sense to go home and not spend all of that money. So that's the decision I've made. I think it's a wise decision. I'm not trying to get crushed by trees or get struck by lightning. And I will come back, and don't you worry, I will definitely be back. I want to section hike this entire trail, and it's not going anywhere, and I'm probably in 2 weeks gonna do a 3-day, 2-night hike with another friend, so stay tuned for that, and that'll be on the AT. And yeah, I'm just gonna wait for it to cool off a little bit. This is one of the beauties of section hiking. You can do it when the weather is ideal, and right now the weather's not ideal. I was just so excited to get back on the trail, so no regrets. I've had a really great time, and I will continue to have a great time on this trail. I think I will always have a great time on this trail. Anyway, let me get my pack on and let's go hiking. The day's off to a very muggy start. It is 70 degrees and the humidity is 96%, and it might be 7 a.m. or 6:30 a.m. So that's just a preview of the ridiculous weather. I believe today's high is 97 degrees. On a positive note, I am covered in bug repellent, and it's working. Here you go. This might not be completely new, but look at the leaves. The leaves are fresh And I don't know if it is a whole tree. It's practically a whole tree. It came off of there. It's just confirmation that I'm making the right decision to get off the trail for now. Yeah, and I'm super thankful that my niece can come pick me up. I will be home in the beautifully air-conditioned environment very, very soon. I'm also not sad to get off the trail because I will be getting the keys to my new home by Monday. Maybe even Sunday, hopefully Sunday. I love those little tiny orange lizards. I call it a newt. I think it's a newt. Like, for real. Been waiting to see one of those. They're so cute. That adorable white fuzzy caterpillar. Don't let its adorable fuzziness fool you. They are deadly. If you squish one of those on your body, you'll get a big rash. And I have a big rash on the back of my neck right now, which makes me wonder if I didn't have one of those on my neck and I squished it. Because it's like itchy like a mosquito bite, but it's not a mosquito bite. I'm a little bit achy today because I ran out of Motrin. I ran out of it on Tuesday, 2 days ago. And I meant to buy more when I was at the hostel, and I completely forgot. Just having 800 milligrams at some point during the day is so helpful. I can't make that mistake again. I have about 3.5 miles to the road, and I wanted to talk about some of the things I learned on this 9-day trip, which is now my longest backpacking trip. First and foremost, I go too hard, too fast. I do not take enough breaks. But I have known this about myself for a really long time. So still need to work on that. I did not look at my food bag closely enough on this trip. I underpacked food and overpacked water. You can easily, at least in my travels on the trail in Pennsylvania, water is accessible. And it's also a good excuse to take your pack off and have a break. So I think my mind is still in the desert, where I pack food light and water heavy, but here it's gotta be pack water light and food heavy. It is so worth it to save up money for your through hike or your section hike to have for hostel stays. Those hostel stays were so great, and they do give you the push you need to just keep going forward. Found my first rattlesnake. Thanks for rattling, man. He's tucked way into the rock, so I think it's okay to go around. I don't know if I scared him more or if he scared me more. And I don't think he was very big. He didn't look very big, and I guess he would be an eastern diamondback. He looked like a diamondback. Whew. That was something. He didn't even rattle until I was like a foot away from him, so I'm really thankful. He did not spring, but he was really squished up under a rock. I think it would have been hard for him to spring, and then as soon as he saw me and started rattling, he turned in the opposite direction to get even further under the rock. Also, it was a sunny spot, so he was probably just sunbathing. I've gone more than 1/10 of a mile, and I looked up and she was staring me in the face right in the middle of the trail, and then she hopped over to the side and just stayed there. It makes me think that she's pretty brand new, that she wasn't afraid of me. No experience? I don't know. I better keep my eyes on the trail. A snake and then a deer, like right in the middle of the trail. Gotta wonder what's coming next. Starting the 800-foot descent to the road. About 1 mile to go. Right. Okay, I made it to Route 325, and now I will wait patiently for my niece because I can't text her or call her. I have no service here. So she texted me an hour ago saying she was on her way, so I'm thinking she'll be here in about 30 or 45 minutes. I've hiked a grand total of 99.2 miles. This is officially my longest section hike, and I'm pretty proud of the accomplishment. Thanks for coming along on the adventure, and if you haven't subscribed already, consider subscribing because there are a lot more adventures still to come. Okay, I'll see you next time.